Every nation dreams of World Cup qualification, be it Brazil or the Bahamas, France or the Faroe Islands, Argentina or American Samoa, England or Ethiopia. Every 4 years, over 200 nations set off on the path to the Football World Cup, full of hopes, dreams and aspirations. One by one, they fall by the wayside until just 32 earn their invitation to football's top table, soccer's showpiece event. For New Zealand and the Solomon Islands, the prize on offer today is a place in June's intercontinental playoff against the fourth best side in CONCACAF, where the World Cup finals will be just 90 tantalising minutes away. Ball in from Kalu, dealt with by Tuiloma almost, and then the shot came in. A good shot it was too from Joseph Narwhal. Stefan Marinovic saw it all the way, but anybody who thought this was going to be a cakewalk can think again after the first 10 minutes or so, because the Solomon Islands are here to play, no doubt about it.
They're the ones that find that focal point for the attack.
Bell, lovely little pass into the path of Logan Rogerson. Good save by Mungo. First real chance for New Zealand. Logan Rogerson on target, but Mungo the equal of it.
Right on cue. As Fred was walking us through it there, we saw Joe Bell dropping in and Marko Stamenic looking for the ball off the back line and immediately flicking it around the corner into the run of Logan Rogerson.
Bell looking to deliver. Delivery is good, and in she goes for New Zealand, and Bill Tuiloma is the man at the back stick. We talked about set piece being a possible area of strength for New Zealand. Pinpoint delivery from Joe Bell. Bill Tuiloma rises at the far stick, nods home his third goal for New Zealand, and puts them into a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and just as we saw against Tahiti, the ball delivered onto that back post.
Come on, let's go.
Bill Tuiloma rises.
Bell and Stamenic have been good in midfield for New Zealand in the first 32 minutes here. Just as I say that, almost a misplaced pass from Joe Bell. Worked out okay as Panika comes forward. He'll rake that familiar pass across to Tim Payne. Wood's in the area. Rogerson is a shorter pass, and it comes. Wood with a volley. He thinks he took a deflection, and he might get the agreement of the referee, does he? I think we're going to have a corner. Delivery towards the near post. Mungo flaps again. It's there and bumped in, and it's Nando Panika, but it's going to be ruled out. Nando Panika thought he had his first New Zealand goal. No, says referee Shukrala.
One of the points that Danny Hay was making when he talked about this team is the delivery. He wants to get the delivery into Chris Wood better. He thinks there's chances there for the big man, but at times in this tournament, the avenue to Wood hasn't been there. And that time we've seen Tim Payne delivering it to win the corner, and then Francis de Vries whipping that one into the near post.
Rogerson does well to hold that one up. Payne. Bell. New Zealand quite happy to go back if there's no obvious way forward. Now Smith's ball out towards Tim Payne. Good from Payne. How's the delivery from the Phoenix fullback? Chris Wood! It's two for New Zealand. Beautifully constructed move. Tim Payne with a pinpoint delivery. And in game number 65 for New Zealand, Chris Wood nets goal number 33. And New Zealand are two clear.
Yeah, lovely ball from Tommy Smith. Finds Tim Payne. And Chris Wood just completely unmarked, edge of the 6-yard box. And if you do that, you are going to pay the price. And that's exactly what the Solomon Islands have done.
Every time you see Marko Stamenic do little things like that, you think, what a future he might have. Panika steps in. Little dink into the path of Wood. Rebound to Wood. He can't quite get it past Mungo, and it's hacked away by Tahunupe. Well, Philip Mungo again, almost caught in no man's land.
He is very sharp coming off his line, Mungo. And that time, looking to get the ball off Chris Wood. Chris Wood clearly going to get there first. Didn't get the touch on the ball that he wanted. Under pressure from Mungo.
Referee Shukrala brings the first half to a close, and Danny Hay and the All Whites will feel that the job is half done. It's the All Whites with a 2-0 lead over the Solomon Islands.
Wide in those defensive areas. it's that build-up play that is probably the one area that I would look at and go, New Zealand have to improve in that a little bit.
Lovely play by Bell to bring that down, set Logan Rogerson away with his pace. Payne is coming to help out. Rogerson does well to keep it in, inside to Joe Bell. Now Stamanic, he'll go back out to Tim Payne, who'd stayed forward. Promising move from New Zealand into the area, and Wood, what a save by Mungo. What a save by Philip Mungo. At 3-0 down, they're gone. He keeps it at 2.
Yeah, lovely ball by Tim Payne again to the back post, something that the All Whites have talked about. Chris Wood always peeling out to the back post, and this is terrific from Mango. We've been critical of his ability on the cross, but as a save, that's a very, very good effort.
Can they defend this one? Bell delivers. Mungo, it's over the top and off the top of his hands and in. That'll be a goal to Joe Bell, and he doesn't celebrate. He clearly wasn't shooting, but Philip Mungo, from the sublime, unfortunately, to the ridiculous for the Solomon Islands goalkeeper. He made a save which led to the corner, but when that corner was delivered, it flicked off the top of his hands and in it went. And New Zealand now are 3 clear and on their way to an intercontinental playoff. What have the Solomons got? Can they find a way back into things here? Leah Alafa into Leai. Here is Leai. What a save by Marinovic. Well, the first sight really of the skill possessed by Rafael Leai. He got past the defender, but when he pulled the trigger, the big frame of Stefan Marinovic was in the way. So New Zealand look as though they're going to continue an impressive record against the Solomon Islands. They've won 11 of the previous 12 meetings. The other match drawn, 44 goals in those games. Are there more to come? Rogerson, far side and tucked in by Chris Wood. It's another for New Zealand, and it would be him, wouldn't it? Chris Wood, he loves this opposition.
Not sure this might, because there's VAR here for the semi-final and final. Just they may be having a look to see if either of these passes might be offside.
Look at those impressive pieces of graphic art on the screen. It's the ball from Bell to Rogerson that they're looking at. Is Rogerson further advanced than the last man? On the evidence of that, it looks as though he might be. It's his right shoulder that looks to be offside, and the goal is going to be chalked off. So Chris Wood doesn't add to his tally.
So the intensity levels from the Solomon Islands really dropping off now.
Here is Chris Wood, and it's a last-ditch tackle that takes it behind for a corner. Chris Wood looked about to pull the trigger before Korfana got a foot in. And a pretty vital foot at that.
Yeah, nice ball from Matt Garbutt. Good defending, getting back. But as we've seen, probably a corner's worth half a goal in this game for the All Whites.
To again look to curl this one in with venom. A bit more elevation on that one, but the header comes in from Tuiloma. It's a second goal from a corner for Bill Tuiloma. The dance is back. What a night he's had in Doha. And New Zealand won't have this one chalked off. They are 4 clear here and headed for the intercontinental playoff.
Yeah, pretty simple formula. Get a corner, bombing it to the back post, and you'll get a goal. I think this is a good opportunity in the last 15 minutes for Callum McCow and Eli Just to just show, because the game's very open at the moment, and since he has come on, Eli Just has been very, very good. And I think it's a chance for Callum McCow to probably score a goal. No, this time just puts the ball wide. But, you know, to just get a lot of touches on the ball, be busy, try and work that combination play with Just and Chris Wood. See here, Callum McCow trying to bend that one around the defender, but just couldn't get it inside the post.
Definitely taking the pace out of the game now. This is about seeing the match out. Just moving the ball around, making sure the Solomon Islands don't have it, minimising the risk of another yellow card or an injury.
And maybe looking for a cherry on top here as we go into an extra 3 minutes minimum of added time at the end. Just McCowett. De Vries. De Jong. Andre de Jong, Matt Garbutt! A 5-star performance from New Zealand. The build-up play eye-catching again. The substitutes combine into de Jong. Great touch back to Matt Garbutt. He breaks his international duck. And New Zealand have 5 in Doha.
Yeah, De Vries drills that one in. De Jong gets in front of his marker and then turns, lays a beautiful pass back to Matt Garbutt.
The All Whites are 90 minutes from the World Cup. A very satisfactory night's work for New Zealand. A brace for Bill Tuiloma. Goals for Chris Wood, inevitably. Joe Bell, somewhat fortunately. Matt Garbutt, expertly. The finish line is in sight. And intercontinental playoff beckons in June.